Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the ammo system in Star Wars Battlefront, both for standard blasters and for the actual star cards or whatever else will be in the next game. I did a little poll on Twitter regarding if you guys wanted to see a cooldown / overheat system or if you wanted to see ammo, and 2/3 of you actually prefer the way it currently is, and I think I would have to agree on that. There are positives and negatives to both sides, and I wanted to bring them up in this video and how I would prefer it to be in the next game. First off, I can say that I like that there's no ammo in the current game, because in the old games I thought it was quite silly when you walked around, shot like 50 people, and then oops, you don't have any more ammo for your main blaster, and now you need to find these Chinese food boxes on the ground or go and find an actual ammo droid to get some more ammo. Sure, it might be a little bit more realistic, but gameplay wise it just doesn't feel like it fits in the Star Wars universe at all. Because as far as I know, we don't really see them change any ammo or run out of ammo in the movies either for standard blasters, so I don't really feel like it fits at all, although we do know behind the scenes that some blasters are fueled by gas, etc, etc, but it still doesn't feel very Star Warsy to run out of ammo to your main blaster, whereas in many standard action movies, if we're talking about on Earth and real weapons, it's often part of the actual story that they have limited ammo and so on, but that's not really the case in Star Wars. So that's one big reason to why I think it shouldn't be ammo, at least not for the standard blasters, and also because it's just annoying gameplay wise. I think the more interesting thing to discuss is ammo for actual grenades, rocket launchers or other abilities you might have. This makes a lot of sense, well, in reality wise. You can't have 500 thermal detonators on you, but on the other hand, the positive thing about having things on cooldown and have unlimited of them is that it causes a better gameplay flow. Right now in the current game you can unleash your weapons, but then you need to wait until you can use them again. But if you look at something like Battlefield 1 or even the old Battlefront games to be more exact, you can simply spawn in, then you spam all your grenades and rocket launchers right away and get a lot of kills, and then you need to use your standard blaster or find more ammo. So it basically means that you get a really powerful arsenal that you can unleash right away. Whereas it doesn't get the same flow in the gameplay where you get one of them every 30 seconds or every 1 minute. So I personally think that the way the star cards work in the current game is the best way to go, especially gameplay wise. Sure, they can completely change up how the actual system works, whether they have classes or another type of hand system, but I still don't think it should have ammo. I mean, some things will of course be limited, whether it's power-ups or something really powerful, but standard things like, you know, thermal detonators or that kind of stuff. I don't want you to have 5 of those when you spawn in that you can throw right away and get a lot of kills and then run out of them. It's better if you throw it once, wait 30 seconds, throw it again, wait 30 seconds, and so on. I think you guys see where I'm going with this and why I prefer it to be the same way it is right now. But for what would it actually work with ammo? Well, the only thing that I come up with when I think about the movies and running out of ammo is when the LAAT gunship in Attack of the Clones runs out of rockets when they're trying to shoot down Dooku. So maybe vehicles is the one thing that it would make sense to have limited of some of the ammo, not for the actual main blaster, but for things like rockets. However, same thing there, gameplay wise, would it really make sense? You can unleash it all and then you can just use your main blaster. I think all the tanks in Battlefield 1 have unlimited ammo, just that it takes a while to reload, which is the same way it is in Battlefront right now basically, at least if we're talking about things like the rocket on the AT-ST or the torpedo on the ships. So in summary, I just don't really see any way of having limited ammo on anything that you spawn in with. If you pick something up, whether it's a new type of power-up that has maybe a couple of shots with the rocket launcher, or if it's just a standard smart rocket or imploder like we have right now, those should obviously be limited. That makes a lot of sense because you don't spawn with them. But anything you spawn in with, I personally think should be on cooldown, should be unlimited ammo. But again, that is only my opinion. However, it seems like at least 65% of you guys agree with me, and I would really like to hear what you guys think in the comments below, since obviously all of you don't follow me on Twitter. But thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.